Yeah. Trophy Podcast coming back at you with another video. I recently saw this question posed by an individual. They were curious to know how or what should I practice with my dance partner. They wanted to know what is the most effective way to practice with their dance partner. I'm pretty sure this is a question a lot of people have wondered. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Or what are your thoughts and opinions on this? What would you say to someone who is curious about the most effective pedagogy, perhaps, to practice with someone? Let me know in the comments down below. I want to first start off by saying that I believe it is best to do some homework before you initially practice. Contemplate what do you want to work on and what do you want to improve, whether that be footwork, whether that be a specific routine, or maybe something like your body rolls. If you have recorded some previous group classes, you can go over that footage. First, rehearse it without music. Really try and break down the steps, and then you can add music to the move that you're learning. And finally, just let the music play and do a few dances with a certain playlist and see what happens. Try to incorporate those moves into it. Try your best to just free flow it, but also keep those specific things in mind. You might suddenly come out with your own creative move and explore that for a bit, or come up with a short choreography together that you can pull out during a social. So understand, going with the game plan, free flow with it, and just try to incorporate what you've learned. The only way to master something is to do it 1,000 times. Understand that practice is the only way you will improve. A game that you and your partner can do for footwork or styling is to take a routine and see who can do that routine 5 to 10 times in a row without making one mistake. So find a video that you like, find a choreo that you like, and like I said, you and your partner just try and execute that choreo 5 to 10 times perfectly. No mistakes. That's a great game you can play. Don't forget that you get better at whatever you devote time to. Even if it's just in half an hour of doing your basic, you're still solidifying that, and one day that will turn into an impressive basic. Do not forget, you get better at whatever you devote your time to. A rough outline or blueprint for your practice session can be something like this: 1 to 3 warm-up dances. Next up, find some stuff that you like to learn, a secrets from an online class, a past festival, or a video on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Break it down and learn all of these steps. Practice without music and then with music, and then just repeat. That's a good rough outline. If you are taking an online class, the follow can practice on the styling, while the lead improves the leading, so that you both can make it a beautiful combination when you dance together. It's important to keep it fun and not too serious, unless you're training for a competition or a performance. Very important as well, you should talk to each other. Don't hesitate to ask your partner for her opinion on your leading or on her following, and if she has some suggestions. Understand that when you're practicing together, that there's going to be an era of anticipation where your partner's going to know what comes next. So you always have to account for that. To make sure it works, you can have moves with different follow-ups, so you really have to make the leading clear, and she will not be able to anticipate what comes next. Same thing goes for group classes as well. That's why group classes only get you so far. You really need to take it to a social. In a group class, the follow knows exactly what you're going to do, so they can anticipate, and sometimes backleading. Backleading, a lot of times, is not beneficial, and it's something that you're going to have to try and overcome. That's why going to socials is very, very important. When you're learning more and more stuff, a good thing is to try to put older practice sessions, the things you've learned in previous classes, incorporate those as well into your current patterns. Don't just forget something, or don't just learn something and then just forget about it. As you're learning something new, try to incorporate what you previously learned as well. That is what helps you create a robust and dynamic dancing style, a dance pattern, a dance technique that really sets you apart from other dancers. Lastly, something that is incredibly beneficial that every dancer should do is I recommend this to other dancers as well as to myself. I need to do this more often. It is incredibly beneficial to record yourself dancing and to look at the results. It helps you fix everything that you do not like about your dance style, whether that be your posture, your faces, your leading, your hand gestures. Recording yourselves helps you critique yourself to become a better dancer. That is invaluable. These are just my thoughts and opinions on this topic. I would absolutely love to hear from you all. What are your thoughts and opinions on this? Please let me know.